Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy, Darnell YG. King of this channel right here, Dirty Creek Sports, man. We're back with another episode of what? We got MLB to show today. Now, today is the first day of the 2 games a day. You know what I'm saying? Because we got Colorado right here, and then we got Colorado again, then we got Colorado and Pittsburgh, and then we got Pittsburgh and Pittsburgh. But this is what we're going to do, because we're going to do Monday and Tuesday game today, Wednesday, Thursday game tomorrow, and Saturday's game, or Sunday's game, going to be Friday and Saturday, Pittsburgh. But that Sunday game against Pittsburgh, Darnell Mason Jr. is going to rest. He has the home run derby the next day for Monday, but if he's still tired by Saturday, he will not play Saturday. You'll get that stream, you'll get that game, but Darnell Mason Jr. will not play. But we're about to get into it. Los Angeles Dodgers, Colorado Rockies, next on FS1 Sports. Here we go.
It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out in the NL West, the Dodgers racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 7-5. Heading into the day, the Dodgers are atop the NL West, and the Diamondbacks are third in the division. The Giants starting pitcher, number 15, grabbed the victory, his 4th of the year, as San Francisco took care of Philadelphia 4-1. Entering the day's action, the Phillies sit in first place in the National League East Division, and the Giants sit in last place in the National League West Division. The Colorado Rockies allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they got the best of the Brewers at home 4-0. At the start of the day, the Rockies are in second place in the NL West, while the Brewers sit in first place in the National League Central Division. The Washington Nationals brought out the brooms in a 3-game sweep as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 2-0. They continue to win as they now have 9 straight. In the standings, the Padres are in 4th place in the NL West, while the Nationals sit in 3rd place in the National League East Division. The A's totaled 13 hits as a team as they took down the Fish in Miami 8-7. As of right now, the Marlins are in 3rd place in the NL East, while the Athletics are in 2nd place in the AL West. The Angels starting pitcher, number 48, got the win, putting him at double digits this season with 10, helping the Angels down the Mets 7-4. He is among the AL leaders in wins. Heading into the day, the Mets sit in 2nd place in the National League East Division, and the Angels sit in 3rd place in the American League West Division. The Chicago Cubs finished off a 3-game sweep as they sank the visiting Buccos 8-5. At the start of the day, the Cubs sit in 2nd place in the National League Central, while the Pirates are 3rd in the division. The Reds knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 8-4. As of today, the Reds are in 4th place in the NL Central, while the Blue Jays sit in 4th place in the American League East Division. The New York Yankees hit 3 long balls as they cruised to the win over the Cardinals 8-0. They now have 5 straight wins. Also in Yankees news, relief pitcher Yr.5 has been promoted from AAA to the majors. In the standings, the Cardinals are in last place in the NL Central, and the Yankees sit in 1st place in the American League East Division. The Tampa Bay Rays completed a 3-game series sweep as they beat the O's in Baltimore 6-5. Entering the day's action, the Orioles are in last place in the AL East, and the Rays are 2nd in the division. The Tigers put up 16 hits on the day as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 10-2. Heading into the day, the Tigers are in last place in the AL Central, while the White Sox are 3rd in the division. The Minnesota Twins combined to give up just 5 hits as they dethroned the Royals 9-1. As of today, the Royals sit in 4th place in the American League Central Division, and the Twins are atop the division. The Red Sox smacked 15 team hits as they nabbed the extra innings win over the Mariners 6-3. As of right now, the Mariners are in 4th place in the AL West, and the Red Sox are in 3rd place in the AL East. The Braves totaled 11 hits as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 4-0. At the start of the day, the Rangers are in last place in the AL West, while the Braves are in last place in the NL East. The Astros combined for 10 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Indians 9-4. Heading into the day, the Astros are in first place in the AL West, while the Indians sit in second place in the AL Central Division. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.
My apologies. I do apologize about that, but that's because when you start a game on Monday and you let the recap run, they give you the games from Sunday all the way until the games from Monday all the way until Sunday. That's why. So, you know what I'm saying? They run you down 5 days, 7 days of nothing but games. But, yeah. 1 second. I got to use the bathroom. And Walker Buehler might not pitch because, nigga, you pitched. Bro, I might put Curtis in that motherfucker because he did a great job. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I think so. Give me 1 second. I got to use the bathroom, y'all. All right, my bad, we back. Let's see what you talking about over here. Completed transactions. Cardinals called up Alex Wood to the majors. Okay. The Orioles called up Chip Wagner. Royals got Brett Phillips. The Yankees got Jace Fry. Quick menu. Oh, shit. Business related. Oh, shit. Hold up. The team's bank has run out, so any losses incurred after this point will be deducted from next year's budget. Increase cash flow by making a trade or releasing a player to cut back on payroll. See? You know what's crazy, though, about this notification right here, bro? This notification, right, is, okay, this notification is on MLB The Show 20. This is MLB The Show 20, yes. This notification is on MLB The Show 20 when, in fact, this problem will be, it will be, I guess you could say determined by the end of the season and next year, because soon they're going to start, soon they're going to incorporate a payroll. Not a payroll, but a salary cap in baseball. Soon they're about to incorporate a salary cap in baseball. So for this to be done, and listen, this is being done the actual year before they're supposed to be, because this is what I'm saying. they didn't start talking about a salary cap until last MLB season, which is 2024, which is the season I'm on, moving into the 2025 season, which is now today's present day, you know what I'm saying, in the real world, you know what I'm saying? And because next year they're thinking about cutting all those big ass salaries and incorporating the salary cap, because the Dodgers, the Dodgers, we have a $1 billion, bruh. We have a $1 billion. Listen, we have $1 billion in salaries. $1 billion in salaries? Yeah, nigga, go look that shit up. The Dodgers have $1 billion in salaries. I think the next biggest salary is the Yankees, if I'm not mistaken, or whatever. But still, though, you know what I'm saying? Like, see, look, bank funds low, negative cash. Like, I know I better be getting paid, though. Fuck, I ain't about to be out here hitting all these home runs and I ain't getting paid, nigga. What my account looking like? You know what I'm saying? Straight up, nigga, what my account looking like? Oh, yeah, but though, hey, Byron, if you up on here, right, that's why we had to kind of cancel it for a minute, because that check you just got, bruh, don't cash that shit till next Thursday, all right? that check we just sent you, don't cash that shit till next Thursday, bro. But anyway, let's get into the game, bruh. Like, this shit is crazy. Dodgers and Rockies, let's go. Dodgers and Rockies, let's go. Clear skies, sunshine, blue skies, please gone away. Yeah, we're gonna put Curtis out there. Yeah, we're going to put Curdy out there. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. My energy getting down. I mean, it's still a whole week until... It's still a week till this day exact. You know what I'm saying? Till he... You know what I'm saying? I might put Page at the second base. Let me see who we got down here for left field. Yeah, we can put Jock Peterson. Matter of fact, we're going to go with Jock Peterson and motherfucking, yeah, we're going to put Jock right there. And we're going to put, Page at second base. Let's go. 22 hits. They got Jonathan Daza at the top. Curtis 1-0 in pitching. Damn. We spanking. We cracking. We crushing. We banging that shit.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Colorado Rockies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers enter today's matchup with an 11-game winning streak on the line. They'll try to notch their 12th straight. Next. Ace Curtis, the D.C. native, will be on the mound to start here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Striding into the box, Jonathan Daza. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. He's set and the pitch. First of 3 here to start
First
the
strike.
week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
The 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Lofton moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Okay, Lofton. He got benched yesterday.
A moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I'm going to be watching to see if Nolan Arenado can turn it around. He's coming off a month where he hit under 250, but you'd think with his ability, he should be able to turn things around and do it quickly. Maybe this is the game that gets him going and shoots him to being the player that he needs to be.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Popped him up. Smith is there. Makes the play.
Will Smith
and
with
there
the
are
second
2
out.
down now.
Batting third, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Coming to the plate now, Nolan Arenado. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play.
It's hard trying to read a long-ass text while you trying to pitch.
He's set. Here it comes. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Roll, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded back up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score.
Why is he still on the motherfucker on deck, bro? If y'all just got put out, okay.
John Gray, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Dodgers, the center fielder, Mookie.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Quick turnaround after a short little homestand, Matty.
4-2,
though. They played well, taking 4 out of the 6 games they had to in front of the home crowd. They walk into this environment on the road today.
I see you
looking
changed
to
your,
set the tone for this road trip.
Your profile pitch. Pick, my bad.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball. Wait, Cat Williams came to Iverson Mall.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Jock Peterson up at the plate.
Next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. As a look, now the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And there's one away. Moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. He's hitting over .350 versus right-handed pitching on the season. And today, he has another right-hander on the mound. I don't know what it is or how he picks up the ball so well, but he is sure putting up great numbers against them.
Standing in now, Christian Carter, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. Waiting on it is Dahl. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Right, that would have been out.
Trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now. Now at the plate, Darnell Mason, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Trying to hit a 65th.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped
Try
him
to
up.
pull back off that shit.
McMahon in foul ground. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Dodgers lead 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. And now pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Beast alert, beast alert.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Well thrown sinker that time, down, but in the strike zone. High in the air out to center field. Betts has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
What's up, Byron? Just sitting up here listening to people getting molested by
Okay,
dogs.
let's take a look
How
at
you
the
feeling,
Dodgers
bro?
on defense. And fellas, the one thing I'm excited about today is watching this team flash the leather. Pickett and Grin. In the National League, this team has the highest fielding percentage. That screams to their pitchers taking them to some nice steak dinners on the road.
Here's Corey Seager as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Hot shot to third. Fielded cleanly. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, David Dahl.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in the bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
That's a new restaurant.
Into the box, Freddie Freeman comes into this one 6th in the National League in home runs.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
First pitch of the at-bat. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He's a .333 hitter, 5 for 15. And he falls behind 0-2. In the air now out to left field. Waiting on it is Dahl. One away.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like this spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
Into the box, Kenny Lofton. McMahon is calling for it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting center, the second baseman, number 3.
Now batting, Anton Page. He had a triple in the game yesterday, finishing 1 for 4. First delivery to him on the way. Bottom of the second here with no score. Ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Center fielder going back. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
That's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
To the plate now, Will Smith. Hard hit ball to short. Throw on to first.
Hell yeah, we needed that shit. Like, come on, man, we needed that home run, bro. That shit was out of there. Like a bitch who didn't want to pay no rent.
Tonight. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this.
Bro, what the fuck I seen on the internet this morning? This shorty had
Welcome back to Dodger Stadium, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their boys in blue this season. In terms of ERA and WHIP, they rank among the best pitching staffs in the league, leading some of the position players I talked with to sing their praises, while also emphasizing how happy they are to play behind them on defense instead of facing them in the batter's box. One of them told me, "Our guys are awesome on the mound. They keep us in every game, and they really work hard as a group to push each other to get better all the time. I really appreciate what they bring to this team." Sounds like a group that has earned a lot of respect around the league and from inside their own clubhouse.
Thank you, Heidi. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Well-located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle.
AB, why the fuck I saw some shit on
Instagram
this morning, right?
Pitch again.
All right, so this dude, right, he's coming from work, right, and he has a girlfriend, right?
Protecting on 0-2,
his girlfriend,
so
he
we'll
also has kids, have one kid by, right? But
Looked like
he
he was
has
cheating
multiple
the heater right
kids
there,
by
a
another
little bit
nigga.
too far
Bro,
out in front.
why the
Gotta
fuck
find
he
a way
pulled
to
up
keep
to his
hands
crib,
back.
bro, the house that he just
Next
bought,
0-2.
right? And the
it's
baby
fouled
daddy
away.
there, right? And the nigga got problems with the baby daddy, don't like the nigga, the baby daddy don't like him, and none of that shit. This bitch had the nerve to tell him, oh, I was just letting him see the new house because he got to know where his kids stay, this and that and that and this. Like, oh, we talk on the phone all the time. We talk all the time. I'm like, and then she said, and then he said, like, but you brought this nigga to my house. You know what I'm saying? She was like, okay, and what that means? She's like, you got to let me know. Oh, no, I don't. But this is his house, not your house. She's talking about something, I ain't got to deal with this shit. Then he told the bitch, bye. She was like, I'm done. He was like, all right, then bye. You and your kids. She was like, well, I have a kid by you too. You know what I'm saying? So if my kids gotta go, you know what I'm saying? Your kid leaving too. He's like, no, bitch, my kid gonna be here regardless, nigga. You gonna stay here. This is his house, but you and your other kids, y'all gotta go if you done. She talking about I'm done. He like, what you done with? You done with this relationship or this He said, you done with this relationship? You can leave. She said, nah, I'm not done with the relationship. I'm done with the motherfucking conversation. Yeah, I bet your stupid ass would be done with the conversation, not relationship. But how you sitting there disrespecting that man, bringing another man to a house where he pay bills at? Not you. You know what I'm saying? You just there because of the baby. You know what I'm saying? Because I got a kid with you and you my girl. You know what I'm saying? You don't pay no rent, no bills. But you sitting up there telling me you have the right, the audacity to tell your baby daddy that he can come over whenever he want without running that shit by me. And I got to pull up and find this nigga here. Fuck out of here, bitch. She talking about I wanted to show him the new house. Yeah, bitch. After that, the new house would have been the old house. Cause why your ass would have been kicked the fuck out of the new house? And you fucked up, bro.
Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the knuckler got him swinging, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They trail this one 1-0. Bottom of the third now, and set to stand in as the rookie pitcher, Ace Curtis. First pitch on its way.
Here we go. Hey.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Does it? It's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Now batting.
A reminder that Dodger baseball continues all season long here on the show. There you get a look at what's coming up over the course of the next 7 days. So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts.
Oh, yeah, B, let me ask you a question, too.
First pitch coming.
Are you still saying it's just one game?
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
Is that your excuse? Is that still your excuse? It's just one game.
And it's gone.
What you gonna say about game 3? It's just one game. Nah, nigga, that's another game they lost and dropped in a fucked up fashion. Because I told y'all on my golf stream, stop SGA from making them mid-range shots and make everybody else take shots that they have to, nigga. And the Thunder is gonna be little ass motherfucking little ass claps. It ain't no Thunder anymore. That's just a passing storm. They're not the Thunder anymore. That's just a passing storm. I'm telling you, watch that game from the other night, bro. You see how they shut down? SGA can get to a spot. They put 3 men. They put a wall in front of that nigga. It's not happening.
Bouncer to the left side.
I'm telling you.
Has it.
I know I play football a lot on here, but let me tell you, basketball is my primary sport, bro. That's one sport I've always played throughout my whole life. So the game of basketball is a game that I know, like stains in my drawers. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? How do you not know you got stains in your drawers type shit? You know what I'm saying? But that's how I know the game of basketball. I know it like the back of my hand.
Good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Yeah, that was late like a period.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
Runner at first following the error.
That's
and
crazy.
coming forward now is the shortstop.
I ain't really
Darnell
seen no
Mason.
Thunder fans come out. Well, no Thunder bandwagon. No bandwagoners. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, hold on, let me hit this
First
ball.
pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Shit. Oh, it's not pulling back, bro. But this is what I'm saying, right? Like me, I go off of
Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
I go off
Carter
of
leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a throw over.
I'm gonna say this.
And he's back in standing.
I'm gonna analyze the sport first before I analyze the team, right? Right? And this is what I'm saying. The reason I say I'm gonna analyze the sport before I analyze the team. Ooh,
Bat
broken back.
explodes as this has popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. One for the Dodgers on the solo home run.
Analyze
We played
who's been
3
great,
full.
who's
It's
not
now
been great,
2-0
who's been
LA.
greater than this team, who's been almost as great as this team. So what I'm saying is I'm not just going, just because, like, this is what I'm saying.
So coming to
I
the
didn't
plate,
just watch
Jonathan Daza back to
OKC.
the top
I
of
didn't
the
just
lineup
watch
as they're
Golden
still
State.
looking for
I
their
just
first
didn't watch
base
San
runner in this
Antonio,
one.
LA,
No doubt
the
about that, man.
Celtics,
They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked
the
great
Heat,
so
the
far.
Hawks.
He
You know what I'm
has,
saying? The
but we'll see
Kings.
if the
I didn't
second
just
trip
watch
through
them.
the
I
order
watched the
changes
whole
anything.
damn
Yeah, it'll
NBA
be
last year.
interesting
You
to
know what I'm
see
saying? I
what
watched the
kind
whole
of
damn
adjustments
NBA.
these
So
hitters
this
are
is what
able
I'm
to
saying.
make in the middle innings of this game.
If I knew that there were better teams out there than,
From the
you know what I'm
stretch.
saying, than OKC or whatever, or better teams than Boston, like, niggas, I'm not going to ride with Boston just because they're the NBA champs. I'm not going to
Line
ride
down
with
the left field line.
OKC just because they got
This is
SGA.
foul
Nah,
near the
fuck
seats.
that. I'm going to ride.
He's going to be thinking about that
I'm
pitch
going to ride
all
with
night
whoever
if he
I
doesn't
see is
have
the
a
better
big game
team and
right
who's the
here.
tougher team
Hold
and
his
who I
front
know that
shoulder
can
and
beat
everything went
them.
with it.
Like, come on,
And
dog.
softly hit to
Like,
right. Will that
did
get
y'all
down?
not see what happened
Nope. A nice job by
between
the retreating
Indiana and
first baseman
OKC
to look it in
this
for the
season?
out.
You know what I'm saying? It was two. What I think it was like
Now
2
to
and
take a
2.
look into some
You know
of
what I'm
the
saying? They
future
both
plans
split
for the
the
Dodgers
4-game
as our
series,
Road
2
to
and
the
2.
Show
You know
report
what I'm saying? So
spotlights a
what
couple
made
of
y'all
guys
think that they
have
was
been
gonna come
playing
out there and
very well
sweep
in
them or
recent
beat the
minor
shit
league
out of
action.
them? Y'all gotta think. Y'all saying, oh, the Pacers are gonna get swept by OKC. How, nigga? They didn't even get swept by Boston or fucking Cleveland. So what are you talking about?
Stepping in
I'm
now,
not trying to
Garrett
get mad or
Hanson.
no shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just
Still
saying,
looking
like,
fastball
look,
in there on the outer
like
half.
this is
It's
what I'm telling
0-1.
people.
He's
Think.
0 for 1 thus far.
Look, analyze before you criticize. They beat Boston 4-2. They beat Cleveland, nigga. They beat Cleveland. Come on, man. They beat Boston
Fastball
4-2.
just
They beat
misses.
Cleveland
That's ball
4-1, and
one.
they beat New York 4-3. Like, come on, man. And a lot of people said that those were the
Went
better
after
teams
the
than the
high one
Pacers.
there, a swing
How
and a
can
miss.
these three teams that are the
Take a
better
step
teams
back
than the
right
Pacers
here.
get beat,
After
and you
three
expect them
fastballs
not
in
to
a
be
row, there is no chance
OKC,
he
which
throws you a
Cleveland
foul.
had a better record than OKC?
No runs,
Like, come
no
on, man.
hits,
You
and
tripping.
one error
Like,
in the ballgame for the Rockies so far.
you tripping.
And he'll lay
You
off the
tripping. You
curveball that's in
tripping.
the dirt
This
that
is not
time,
just for
and
you.
it's
I'm
back
not
even now
going
at
at
2
you,
and
B,
2.
or nobody, but I'm just saying, like, when it comes to sports, I'm very passionate about that shit. Like, just look, man. Like, you know what I'm
Fouled
saying?
away.
Like, come on, man. And look at that game, how OKC lost to Minnesota at home, dog. Like, this is what I'm saying. Y'all can't just
Full
look
count now,
at
3-2.
the games that they won.
Time to fool
Y'all
around
gotta
right now
look
on
at
a
the games
3-2
that they
count in the
lost
middle
too, and
part
how
of the
they
order coming
lost,
up.
the fashion that they
Expect a good
lost.
pitch to swing
You
at.
know what I'm saying? Minnesota Timberwolves gave them niggas the motherfucking keys on how to beat OKC. You know what I'm saying? But they didn't need it
Now the
because why?
payoff pitch home.
They've already beaten OKC
Boy,
in the
really
beginning of
making
this,
him work now
early in
as
the regular
seventh
season.
Pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away,
That's all I'm
so
saying.
the count will
Like,
hold
shit.
steady at
I
3
know the
balls
series
and
ain't
2
over,
strikes.
but in
Payoff pitch one
actuality,
more time.
that shit is over, bro.
Fouled off.
That shit is over. OKC got exposed game 3. OKC, they got exposed game 3 because what I'm saying
Another
is,
payoff pitch. Line drive to center field.
okay, if SGA,
But
the only
sadly
thing he
for
can
him,
do
this will
is
head
get to the
straight
rack
to the center
or
fielder
shoot
as
the
he puts it
mid-range
away
jumpers,
without much
and they
trouble
shut
for
that
the
shit
second
down
out.
other game, what's the next game plan then? to get SGA open, to make a shot, to get him to his strong spot.
And Dan, it looks like this could be
I don't know.
1, 2,
So
3
now it's time for you, Chet Holmgren, to step up. Jalen Green, to step up. Hartenstein, Luke Dort. It's all them guys. Y'all got to step up. Because what I'm saying is, if I shut this part of the building down and you can't go to that part of the building, then y'all got to find somewhere else to kick it at. You feel what I'm saying?
And it's fouled away.
No, bro, that's what I'm saying. Whoever said it was going to be a sweep was dumb as fuck. Everybody said everyone, from ESPN to people who only watches sports when their team, their favorite team is on set. Oh, it's going to be a sweep. You a dumbass nigga if you thought it was going to be a sweep. You was a dumbass nigga. I'm not trying to call you dumb, stupid, retarded, but
this is gonna
from a sports standpoint, you're dumb as shit if you thought it was going to be a sweep.
The next 0-2 locks him up for strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They trail things here 2-0.
Them motherfuckers forgetting Pascal Siakam has an NBA championship. Motherfucking Rick Carlisle has 2 NBA championships.
Set to go as the veteran first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Come on.
One of the keys to securing the win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Matter of fact, I'm not going to say dumb as shit. I'm sorry. Poor choice of words. But you crazy as hell if you thought it was finna be a sweep. Crazy as hell if you thought it was finna be a sweep.
First pitch of the at-bat. Chopped toward the second baseman. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field. So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
Headsets coming off. Here comes the decision, and he is indeed out as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game. Striding in once again, Anton Page. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches. Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this.
I wouldn't be surprised if they come out with a UFL video game.
And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. High in the air down the right field line. Nimmo in pursuit into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. 1 left for LA as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead.
Motherfucking DC Defenders got to a fucking UFL championship twice and won a UFL championship before the Redskins got back to the Super Bowl and won one.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Rockies offense with Colorado's manager, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First offering on its way. Brandon Nimmo is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-1 home.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Peterson. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey.
Just like when the Cowboys fans like be saying we about to go to the Super Bowl this year. Like, no, the fuck we not, bro. Shut the fuck up, sit down, bro. Learn the sport before you start blurting out shit like you got Tourette's, bro. I mean, it's good to have faith, but
from the stretch, here's the pitch.
Faith will have you
first pitch fastball in there for
missing what the
strike.
fuck reality really is, bro. What the fuck? I get real, bro. You know, motherfuckers like, well, yeah, we got a good secondary this year. How the fuck do you know it? We haven't even played that and have five secondary, first and second year rookies and all that shit. But sit down,
that's been a big
please just sit down.
He's been so successful.
Stuff a sandwich in your mouth and stop talking, bro.
Here it comes on 0-2. That's popped up. Carter in foul ground, and this will land foul.
Like when we got Zeke back.
0-2, here it comes.
My little cousin's talking about some, we definitely get back to Zeke. Did you forget what the fuck Zeke didn't do before we cut his ass? Come on, bro. He had 1,000 yard season. You know what I'm saying? 1,000 plus yard season.
Right here.
After
Does
that,
not want to run the count
600, 7, 8. You know what I'm saying? The closest guy was maybe 8. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, that nigga fell off. Like, bro, you really thought Zeke was that nigga, bro? I mean, he was as a rookie, but nah. Ever since he started wearing them cutoff jerseys and shit, like, nah. He didn't even get 1,000 yards with motherfucking New England, bro. So what are you saying?
Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Peterson, and this will wind up a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2, and he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, one man out.
Let's go! All right, let's win!
Fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now back. The left fielder, David Shaw.
David Dahl to the plate now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. And he makes the catch in the corner. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They're still down. It's 2-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next will be the pitcher, Ace Curtis.
The pitcher, Ace Curtis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him.
That's safe. That is safe.
So they'll slap an error on the
Stop
catcher
playing.
there,
That's
and you
safe.
can tell he's not happy back there. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mookie Betts. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Nobody out, runner on first. High and deep to left center field. Center fielder looking up, still ranging back, and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. 2 runs on the board after the home run by Mookie Betts. His second of the game as the Dodgers have increased their lead now 4-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
At the plate now, Jock Peterson. Chopper foul. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Christian Carter.
So striding forward now, Christian Carter. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Fly ball out to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Dahl. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Shortstop, Darnell Mason.
Digging in to try it again, Darnell Mason. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on.
We both right and wrong.
Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
He's got it.
That's out. It's
Throw
all good.
in time, and the side is retired.
Couldn't get another home run. It's all good.
But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's now 4-0 LA. Here's Ryan McMahon now. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Now a right-hander has
Kenley
started to get
Jansen.
loose in the Colorado bullpen.
No, he kind of. I'm gonna just go with Dustin, man. They ain't got the 100% faith in that nigga no more. Like, yeah, that nigga bad. Jason Fields, man, like, he got cut about 3 months. I mean, not cut, but he got snatched from the lineup about 3 months ago. Like, man, sit your ass down, fool.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound his zone with all different options.
Taken high and deep to right. Looking up is the right fielder. Still going back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
That'll bring up Tony Walters, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Popped him up. Smith is under it. He's got it one away.
The pitcher, number 55, John Gray.
Cesar Hernandez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
The Rockies, number 7, Cesar Hernandez.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back, the center fielder, Jonathan Daza.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Daza, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's set and the pitch. There's a knuckleball that he looks at cross right down Main Street for a strike. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter.
So I believe a nigga that says
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's one pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Line to the right side. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. But the Rockies do get one back via the solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Rockies 1.
You know what I'm saying? But that's
Scott Ober enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 45, Scott Ober.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
And it thinks, the human brain thinks for itself. The human doesn't think for itself, but the human brain thinks for itself, because this is what I'm saying. You could tell a motherfucker, hey, what the weather like outside? How is it? It's all right. They tell you it's all right. You go out there. To you, it's either raining, hot, cold. You know what I'm saying? Something that's not I to you. So when the motherfucker tell you it's I, the human brain automatically thinks I means, oh, it feels good outside. It's this degrees and sunny and da-da-da-da-da. The sundress is blowing and shit. You go outside, nigga, it's probably cold as a motherfucker, snowing or whatever. Bro, you told me it was all right. I mean, to me it is right. To you, that's because your brain thinks the way your brain want to think, and my brain thinks the way I want to think. But see, that's why they tell you, And that's why the white man tell you, if you don't want a black person to know something, put it in a book, because you could tell a motherfucker something and they'll just take it for face value and believe and be wrong as shit on what they believe in and what you tell them when that shit is wrong. That's why you gotta go think for yourself. That's why I don't let motherfuckers tell me anything. I'm like, man.
Here it comes. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Looking up is the center fielder. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. 29 home runs for him on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
That's not very nice. You come in from the bullpen and you get greeted with a bomb. He's going to have to hit the reset button pronto.
So now to the plate, Kenny Lofton. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land out there just foul.
Let's stop playing with yourself, boy. Go blind.
One pitch on its way.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
It's 1-2.
Count 1-2.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a two-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're going to go deep and still feel confident.
Anton Page will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. We flash you back to take another look at the solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
That evens it up 1-1.
This is a tough guy to turn two on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
The 1-1. Hit hard up the middle. Reined in to second for one. On to first, a double play.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
So striding in, Will Smith. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Fouled off. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very
Ball
aggressive
two,
right
let's
now.
go. Ball two, let's go.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline.
He's in there.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Dodgers
Like, they really need to, this is what they fucking need to do. They need to make the motherfucking player dots a little bit smaller, because when the player dot reaches the base in the corner, they're not almost there for real. So it's like when the motherfucking the player circle reaches on base, they're not even on base yet. I'm like, damn, for real?
The back third of this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
I forgot to put bro in.
Dustin May is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 85, Dustin.
So he got 16 strikeouts, 2 walks. That's all right. That's not bad, though. I'm not even gonna lie. You tell me that, I'm gonna take this all good. You can start all over. Tell me you miss your whole mouth. It's all good, baby. You can start all over.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounder down the line at third. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball.
Oh, that shit was in, bro. I know, right? Kitty cat? It was in, right?
Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Stepping in, Nolan Arenado. He's hitless in his 2
Sound like a
at-bats
cat
so
in heat,
far.
y'all. Fuck is you, a cat in the heat, or
Here's
Kevin
the
Hart
first
on
pitch
Soul
to
Plane?
him.
That's the sound of my cat.
May has made a name for himself as a very effective reliever in his career, but he really doesn't fit the bill as a prototypical bullpen arm. So many guys bringing huge strikeout numbers these days. He isn't one of them.
No, he's not, Matty V, but what he does do, he does a great job of missing barrels of the bats. He changes speeds, moves the ball in, out, up, and down. Not overpowering, but he knows how to pitch.
2-0 now. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball
that
game.
shit up. You say you read shit, what you tell me. I'm not gonna tell you something that I don't look up and read myself.
2-1.
Count is 2-1.
No.
The 2-1 home.
Ball action side.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And the count will be full. Again, he sends it out of play. Payoff pitch one more time. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about
Man, I swear to
streak,
fucking
and he said
God,
the
bro. I
toughest
hate
part
people,
is
bro.
He
Like,
hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to
it's
wait
not
till
for
the
you,
7th
B.
inning
I
in
love
this
you.
one
You're
to
my
come
dog.
through.
You know what I'm saying? Even though you're a
Brandon
person,
Nimmo
you
set the
people.
plate now as he
You know,
looks
I'm gonna
at
say,
strike one.
let me rephrase that. I hate certain people, bro. I really do, bro. And not to say that shit, but I'm just saying, like,
0-1 count
I'm sitting
and
up
the
here telling
pitch.
her, oh, your
And
cat
it's
is in
fouled
heat.
away.
If you don't go get her fixed and you're not letting her have sex, okay, you
Runners
say
on first
you're
with
trying
one
to
down.
send her outside, but she won't go outside to have sex. Okay, if you know she won't go outside
Swing and a miss
to
on the
have
breaking
sex,
pitch.
go
2
get her
away.
fixed then, because why? She keeps going in heat and she's not having sex, not reproducing. She's going to fucking form tumors in her stomach and die. Oh, that happens with a lot of female cats. Not all, but a lot of female cats, that's what happened. Then you gonna tell me something. At this point, well, fuck if she died, she died. But nigga, I've been asking to get her then. You know what I'm saying? Why would you let her, this is what I'm saying, why would you
Next
let
at the
her
plate,
die
Corey Seager, as
from
he will take a
tumors if
fastball
I'm
in
telling
there
you, let
at
me
the
get her?
knees
So
for
basically you
strike
saying,
1. 0 for
you can't
2
have
for
her,
him to
you
this
can't
point.
have her to keep her alive because I'm gonna keep her till she dies.
Nothing in
Like,
one
what?
count. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now.
Fuckers kill me with that shit, bro.
2 out.
That's
with a
why
man at
black
first.
people don't need kids or fucking animals, bro. That's why a lot of people's kids out here doing
Well
what the
struck
fuck they
down the
want
right
to do,
field
bro.
line.
Because you got parents like
But
that,
this
bro.
will land foul as he didn't miss by much.
I swear.
Another one sent foul. The next 0-2.
That shit just made me mad as
After
fuck,
multiple
nigga.
pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And you know what's crazy though, bro?
The 1-2. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to second.
I
for
see
the
a lot of
first out,
people,
and
a
the
lot of
side is retired.
motherfuckers say I did
Rockies
everything I can do to
scramble
raise my
one. They're
kids,
down
or this and that and
5-1.
this, blah, blah, blah. You know what's crazy? 80, I say 87% of them motherfuckers, y'all lying, bro. Because what my parent, my guardian sit up there and say, oh, I did everything to raise you, and look how you turned out. No, the fuck you didn't. Because why? I done seen people with better, more parenting techniques, mechanics, and skills than you. So, nigga, and then you don't even have kids. So, how could you raise kids if you don't even have kids of your own? So, nigga, stop lying. I see a lot of people say that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop lying. Most motherfuckers do the bare minimum. You know what I'm saying? Just to raise their kids, and when they feel like when they get old enough to do shit for themselves, they just fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like they ain't got no more responsibilities type shit. You know what I'm saying? And I know I'm talking about an animal versus kid, but what I'm saying is, this is what I'm saying. If you're a savage to an animal, then what the fuck are you to a person, nigga? The fuck out my face, bro. If you're a savage to an animal, to have that type of thought, that type of thought process, that type of mind to have, mind state to have, the fuck are you to humans, nigga? If I'm gonna say fuck a dog or fuck a cat, nigga, fuck a human, dog. Fuck. You talking about, nigga? What the fuck was I supposed to be doing? Oh, pinch hit. Nah, I'm good.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Dustin May. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
Motherfucker like you and the motherfuckers be don't even get up and take their dogs outside to go use the bathroom, and then when they piss on the floor, you cussing them out. How
Now
you
here
gonna
it
cuss
comes.
them out for some shit that you're responsible for?
Heading out towards
You know what I'm
shallow
saying?
right.
That's what I understand.
Nimmo
That
has
shit
to
is
come
like
in a
with most
few
parents. How the
steps,
fuck
but he
you gonna
has
get
it
mad
for
at
out
your
number
kids
1.
for some shit that you responsible for?
The center fielder, Smokey.
Like when I was young and I
One gone
motherfuckers
now
dropped
in
out of
the
school and I wasn't
LA7.
going to school.
That'll bring up Mookie
Fuck,
Betts.
motherfuckers mad at
This
me
guy's having a pretty
for
good
not
week
going to
so
school
far in one
when you
game.
don't
His
tell me
last
to get up and
at-bat
go to
is second
school.
home
The
run
fuck
of
is
the
you
game.
talking about?
We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this
And then you
inning.
sit there and tell her,
And
I
right
did
into
all
the
I can.
shift.
No, you done, because you don't tell me to do shit.
There
The
are
fuck?
two
You don't
away
tell me
now.
to do shit, bruh. So how the fuck? You don't tell me to do shit, nigga. Fuck, so how the fuck you did all that you can? You didn't do all that you can. You just don't want motherfuckers looking at you like you failed.
Jock
Nigga,
Peterson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now here it comes. Maybe trying to back him up a
parenting
bit
is
there
way
with the
different from when
fastball.
I was younger,
Right-hander
man.
starts to loosen out in the bullpen
Like
now.
summer school. Not summer school, but the summertime, summer break. Nigga, I was damn near reading books all summer.
Bases are empty here.
My
with 2
grandmother
men out.
wasn't playing that shit. I wasn't about to be sitting up on the game all day. Oh, nigga, you about to grab a book, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? I ain't trying to grab no motherfucking book, nigga. Shit. Best believe I grabbed that motherfucker. But she was gonna grab me by the throat and choke my ass.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Into the box now, Christian Carter, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Damn, shit, my bad.
And this one's in the dirt.
But shit, my bad though, man. I just ran in a rave like that over a cat. But I'm just saying, this is what I'm saying.
Runner in
Like,
scoring position at second with 2
I'm
down.
telling you some informative information, and your response is
Hard hit
something
ball to
negative.
second.
Like, come on, I just don't like people like that.
Come with a 2-out double as the inning is
That's
over.
that point where I stop
Danger
talking to you.
averted following
Because
the
why?
2-out double. We're back with more
I see
on
how
this
fucking
Monday
dumb
night
and stupid you
after
really
this.
are. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. I mean, I'm not gonna stop. This one time, I'm not gonna stop talking to you or stop fucking with you. But it's just like I'm
New
gonna fall
inning
back
set
from
to
you.
get underway. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder.
I'm gonna just fall back
David
from you.
Dahl.
I'm not
First offering
going
on its way.
to cut you off. I'm gonna just falling back just means like not
No
as
balls
much
and one strike.
interaction as it was at first. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, fool. I'm gonna just fall back. Like, you know what I'm saying? I love animals. I love cats. You know what I'm saying? I love all animals, dog. Because what I'm saying is that animal didn't deserve. That animal didn't ask for you to
obviously
keep her.
somebody was hooting with the Owls
You
last
decided
night.
on
This
your
entire
own
roster,
that
they've showed up
you
for
wanted
the
to
first
keep the
game of this
animal
road trip and are
after
getting
what happened. So
absolutely
this is what I'm saying. If you was
boat
gonna let her die, why did you keep her? And when someone's asking to get her to keep her
Here's a
alive,
pop And that'll get down for a base hit. The throw into second.
why are you
He'll
like,
be
fuck
in
it,
there
she can
with the
die?
double.
Like, what?
Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough
That's why
to get him
motherfuckers in my
another
building,
AB in
right?
this
I
one,
got beef
but
with
he's able
motherfuckers
to
in my
get it
building
done.
and shit,
Hey,
right?
better late than
They
never, and I'm
they
sure
get
when he
mad at me
walked
because
into
I
that
feed the
batter's
cats and
box
shit,
there, he's
right?
thinking, this very
Outside
well
and shit,
could
right?
be my last AB in
And
this
they
game,
like,
so
can
if
you
I'm gonna
stop
keep this streak alive,
feeding
gonna
the
have
cats?
to do
I
it
mean,
right
I don't
now.
like cats and they
At the
creep me
plate,
out. So
Ryan McMahon.
I said to her one
Hit
day,
in 2 at-bats for him at this point
you don't
in
like
the
people,
ballgame.
but bitch, you work in public transportation. What the fuck is you talking about? She gonna say, oh, but see, I don't have to deal with those people on a daily basis.
To the
You
right
don't have to deal with those
side
cats.
and
Just
through
go
a
about your
base
motherfucking
hit.
business, bro. They're not bothering you. You know what I'm saying?
And
Just
they'll get it in
walk out the
quickly.
building and go
It's
about your
first and
motherfucking
third
business.
now
They're
with
not bothering
nobody
you.
out.
You know what I'm saying? Because they ask me, why do you always feed the cats? And I asked her, don't y'all gotta, don't you eat every day? Don't you gotta eat every day? Don't you want someone to feed you every day?
He's feeling good about it.
Motherfucker talking about some, yeah, but they just cats.
Lined
The fuck
into
you mean
right
they just
field,
cats,
and it's gonna
nigga?
get
They're
down.
live,
A base
they're
hit.
living
And the
organisms,
run is
nigga.
in
What
to
the fuck is you
score
talking
from
about?
third.
You're a living organism. How would you feel someone said it about you?
Dan, you know what? You
Fuck.
like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in a scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
Motherfucker ain't finna tell me what I can or what I can't do.
On base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking
Fuck.
for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait
That's
around
one
and
thing
got
I.
that bad hit
That's
started.
one thing, bro.
Alex Kirilloff
I don't know
will come
where
on
I
to
get this
pitch
shit
hit
from.
here
I
in a
don't know if
big
it's from.
spot.
I think I get this shit from my mother. But what I'm saying is, I think I got this shit from my mother because I've always been the type of nigga that you ain't finna tell me what I can or can't do. Like, I just been that way since the beginning of time, bro.
Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here comes the 0-1. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Lofton has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And no
hey,
shot
bro, I
at
was on that
testing
shit
anything there.
already.
He'll hold on at third with one gone.
Never done you, but I'm sure I
So the
like
batting
to
order
try.
turns over now and set to go Jonathan Daza. First pitch of the at-bat.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Okay, Dusty. Okay, Dusty.
Swing and a line drive into left field, a base hit. In to score easily is the runner from third, and don't look now, they've cut the lead down to 2. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely.
He's a bitch,
So
bro.
much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Now time is called, and a bit of a curious decision here to say the least, as we'll get a pinch runner at third here. Don't know if something's wrong or what. To the plate now, Garrett Hampson. 1 ball, no strikes the count.
I swear to
Still
God, if they
only
come
one
back
out
and
in
we
the inning.
lose. No, I ain't got no more money for another TV right now. Hell nah, fuck that shit.
And
He's
did he go
he
around?
swung, bruh.
No, he did not. Ball 2.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right
Man,
there.
whatever,
You can tell the
bruh.
minute it
That
came
nigga
out of his
swung,
hand,
bruh.
His eyes lit up at the plate.
Slapped hard the opposite way.
Bro, I almost threw
And
this
he
goddamn
will
controller
deliver
at this
one of the
fucking
biggest
TV,
at-bats
bro.
of the night. It's a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get one knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Well, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
Mack takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. From the belt, the pitch. Nolan Arenado comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Ready with the 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. With another 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll be a base hit and an RBI as well as it ties our ball game at 5-5. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a
Man,
really
my bad,
good
bro.
time.
I was just sitting there looking at your comment. Yeah, return of the Mac, but I'm like, return of the comeback too. Like, come on, man. Like, the fuck out of here. This controller, bro. Like, I don't know what the fuck wrong with it, bro. Like, this shit tripping. I'm trying to run to the ball. That shit got me wiggling and fucking cross-cutting and all that, bro. I'm trying to run to the ball, bitch. The fuck?
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Got to count 0-2.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He can bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout. And with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
I ain't trying to get mad or angry or upset, but I'm like, God damn, fool.
Stepping in now, Corey Seager. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That misses 2-0. Mack is 21 years of age. He was selected in the 3rd round during the 2020 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Lofton.
Bro, do you see how that shit is slowing down, bro? I don't know if you were like watching the video or whatever, but do you see how that shit is slowing the fuck down? Like when I'm running, like why is this shit slowing down?
And we are all tied 5-5. Nick Anderson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 70, Nick.
Like when I'm running to the ball, it's like that, man. Like man, they get halfway and they start jogging and shit. Like, bro, why are you slowing down?
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Darnell Mason.
That's why Wishcom got benched yesterday. Kenny Lofton Jr. because the motherfucking controller is tripping and shit.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. He's got it on to first. And a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout as that's a big man to retire to start out the home 8.
But not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone, strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Both teams with 8 hits in this one. 1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman. A 1-1. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on.
He gonna have to send that shit over the middle if he trying to get me to swing. Told you, you gonna have to throw that shit down the middle, homie. If you trying to get a nigga to swing.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Put him on board. Put him on base. Put him on base.
The 3-2 pitch locks him up for strike 3.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
How the fuck that shit 20 stories high, then it just dropped? Get the fuck out of here, bro.
At the plate now, Kenny Lofton, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Anderson, 33 years old. He was taken in the very late rounds during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Hard on the ground toward short. Scooped up. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. This remains a 5-all ball game. Digging in and looking for more, David Dahl. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, I wasn't about to sit and motherfucking wait for that shit. Yeah, I wasn't about to sit and wait.
First offering on its way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
How about the first baseman, McMahon?
Now in the box, Ryan McMahon. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And the pitch. Bullet back up the middle. Oh, and it falls as he can't make the play.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
KJ Harrison.
Into the box, KJ Harrison. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 0-1. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away. So now the possibility of a pinch hitter comes into play, and if that's the case, here's what the Rockies have remaining at their disposal. Brendan Rodgers will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 8, Brendan Rodgers.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Here we go.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike two. Runners are at first and second with one away. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Full count now, 3-2.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far. First and second now, one man out.
And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2, you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Stepping into the box, Jonathan Daza. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And now everybody's running. And he gets it down, but it's going to be a foul ball. Couldn't steer it fair. Now the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. The double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Bases are loaded here, one man out. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. He's safe. The throw was offline. And here in the ninth, they have taken the lead.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Digging in, Garrett Hampson. He singled his last time up. Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch.
This is where I think you find out a lot about a pitcher's moxie. No one warming up in the pen. He's in trouble right now. He knows it. Can he right the ship and stay composed?
And a high strike there. It's 1-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Rogers ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He'll score easily as they extend their lead to 3.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 7, Julio.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Peterson on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. Rockies lead it 8-5. Darwinson Hernandez takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Anton Page.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a triple, his 3rd hit of the night.
Man, he's wishing right now this game could go on forever, or at least until he can get up again, because otherwise that is probably his last at-bat of the game, leaving him 1 leg shy of hitting for the cycle. Regardless, he's had an incredible game.
At the plate, Will Smith. This will go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The Dodgers find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty B, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all over the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
Matt Olson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Driven nicely into the gap. He arrives at second without a play as a run also comes in to score, making it a two-run ball game.
All right, here we go, making things interesting with an RBI knock to cut the deficit to 2. Maybe we can get this offense going.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Going to bring in the run from second to make this a one-run game now. The relay for the third, and he's out. But they cut the deficit to 1 as a run does come across to score.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Standing in now, Jock Peterson. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And don't change the channel yet, as extra bases are going to put the tying run in scoring position. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits
how the
that
fuck is the player circle getting to the next base or around the bases before the player is actually getting around the base, bro? It's like the player circle's like Mookie's speed is a 64 or 68, whatever. It's like this player circle is moving faster than the 68. Come on, bro. They got to change that shit, dog. They got to change that shit. I'm thinking I got a triple because the nigga had already passed the base and got damn near halfway to motherfucking, damn near halfway. Who is it? Hey, who is it? I understand that shit, bro.
Come on now and pinch run here.
I'm thinking the nigga Mookie got the third base. Hold up, this nigga ain't even half.
Next up for Los
Angeles,
Angeles,
third base.
his day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And he'll make the catch to put an end to this one. And the Rockies have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Man, that's what you would call an efficient outing. 1 pitch, and he gets the save. He doesn't get paid by the pitch, so he just figured he'd end it quickly and hit the showers. Good call.
A one-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. The Colorado Rockies came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Nick Anderson gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 8 runs on 11 hits. 2 errors, they left 4 runners on base. For the Dodgers, 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors, they left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.
All right, that shit was a wild game to the end. Controller started bitching. Motherfucking the AI started cheating. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It is what it is. I don't give a fuck, but I know I'm about to switch up these sliders and shit to the point they ain't about to win no more games and shit, because that was some bitch ass shit that the computer pulled, bro. I'm hitting all them good hits on time and shit, but they pop flies, but let these niggas do it. But anyway, I don't give a fuck, man. I appreciate everybody for coming through, man. I'm your boy, Darnell YG, your host, Dirty Creek Sports, man. Peace and love, dog. I'm out this motherfucker.